Today we are starting a mini series called Things You May Not Know About in FC25. This is going to be some secret or hidden features you might not know about in the game. It all depends on how much you play FC25. If you're a hardcore player, then you probably will know all these features because some do come from previous games. But regardless, maybe you'll learn something new here. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like for me and make sure you subscribe for more episodes in the series. So as we all know, this year we have icons in career mode. You can play with icon players in player career mode, and usually when you have players in player career mode, you are able to retire them and use them as managers in the manager career mode. But unfortunately with these icon players, EA has already blocked that feature. You cannot use that in FC25. So if you choose Beckham, for example, and you retire him, he's not going to be able to be used as a manager. The game will just boot you out of career mode altogether. But there is a little workaround here, and there's one icon that can be used as a manager in manager career mode, and that is Zinedine Zidane. What we're going to do is back out of player career mode. I'm going to show you how to do this. You want to go to the game settings, go to edit teams, go to club transfers. I want you guys to wait right here on this menu while I open up the free agent managers section. You can see we've got Zinedine Zidane here listed as a free agent manager. If we go to transfer this player into a team, let's say we bring him to Real Madrid, it'll say, warning, you cannot make this transfer because free agent managers must have at least 17 outfielders. So in order for this loophole to work, we're going to need to transfer some players to this free agent managers team or something like that. So we're going to go back here, we're going to back out, we're going to go back here. Now I like to choose a team in India, so we'll just pick whatever here, maybe this one here. And now we're going to have to start transferring players from this Indian club to the free agent managers team here. So make sure it's set up like that, and you just have to transfer around 17. It might not let you do all 17 from this team. As you can see, we have to pick a different club now. So we'll back that out and we'll go to a different club and continue doing the same thing. So we have to go to free agent managers here and just keep transferring until it doesn't let us anymore. All right, so now we have to move to our final team. And we're going to do the same thing. I think there's only 2 more players left here. And now we've reached 17 players in the free agent managers team. We should be able to back out now. And now if we go to the free agent managers screen, we'll pick Zidane and we'll send him over to Real Madrid. You can send him to whichever club you want. I don't think it really makes a difference anyway, but we'll send him to Real Madrid. Still telling me I can't do it, okay. We'll send a few more players here and then we'll back out and try again. And now we've got Zidane once again. Let's send him to Real Madrid and it should work this time. Nope. Okay, it says 17 outfielders. I have to make sure I've got 17 outfielders. That's what I'm doing wrong. We'll send a few more here and we'll send some outfield players. That should be alright now. That should be enough. Now let's go back to free agent managers. Zinedine Zidane. We'll send him to Real Madrid once again. And this time it worked. Okay, so Zidane is now a Real Madrid player. Now we can back out, continue backing out until we get back to player career mode. Now we're in the home menus. You want to load up a new player career. You can start a fresh new season here. Use the current squads. And instead of going to an icon player and selecting Zidane from here, you're going to choose play as a real player and then go to Spain. Once you're in the Real Madrid squad here, you want to go and look for Zidane. And Zidane is at the bottom here. 93 overall, and as you can see, he's got the real face and all that. If you go through this menu, he's not treated as an icon, which means he's just a normal player. You can still use him as a manager in career mode. So we'll start a new save with Zinedine Zidane here. Now that we have a new player career mode, what you want to do is go to My Pro and go to this tile here. Press the triangle button to confirm your retirement. Hit the yes. And usually with an icon player, the game would boot you out. But in this case, it does not. And that means you can pick a club to manage and get transferred over to manager career mode. So let's send Zidane over here. You can pick whichever club you want that comes up. And as you can see, Zidane becomes a manager in manager career mode. I'm not sure why EA doesn't let us use the icons in manager career mode anyway. I reckon that's a feature coming in FC26. But it's pretty cool to see Zidane as a manager in the game. At least that is possible. Remember Volta Football? This was a mode that was in FIFA 20 all the way up to FC24. If you go to the FC25 menus, there's no such thing as Volta Football anymore. They've taken it out of this game. You might have thought that it's not possible to play Volta in FC25, but there is still a way to play Volta Football through Kickoff. Rush was the new mode that replaced Volta, but if we go to 3v3, which is a part of the Kickoff menu, we can play a tight 3v3 match without set pieces, corners, penalties or goalkeepers. Doesn't that sound like Volta? They don't even call it Volta anymore, they call it 3v3. But if we click on it and set up a match here, it's pretty much Volta Football. Although 99% of it has been removed in the game, you can still do a 3v3 match. They don't even call it Volta. What was the point of having this mode in the game? Are they going to bring it back in 10 years' time and call it a brand new feature? Very likely they will do that. But yeah, you can still enjoy what's left of Volta in FC25 through Kickoff. And you can't do any of the other modes that FC24 had. It's just basically 3v3 and that's it. You might think that icons are only available in Football Ultimate Team or in Player Crew Mode because that's usually how EA promotes them, but you can use icons also in Kickoff Mode. You just have to go to the Rest of the World category and then just go to the Soccer Aid team. This is a special team made up of icons from the past, and you can use them in Kickoff Mode. Unfortunately, you cannot transfer them to any other club and use them in crew mode. You can see this team: Pele, Cantona, Ronaldinho, Zidane, Mateus, Hullet, Baresi, Cannavaro. There's a lot of high quality players here. And look at this. On the field, you can play with all the icons. You can have a bit of fun. Imagine if you could take them into career mode and play with them in manager career mode. That would be a lot of fun as well, but you probably would win everything. But yeah, just enjoy them, play a match with them, because they are available and you can have some fun with them. FC25 Career Mode has a feature that not many people use. I like to call it a secret feature because I don't really see many people doing a save using this feature. Alright, so we have to start a new manager career. I'm going to do this step by step so you can follow at home. This wouldn't work with live start points, so we would have to do a fresh new season. You can use your current squads or download the latest ones. For this, you can create your own manager, or you can play as a real manager for this feature. For today, we'll do play as real manager. We'll select Ruben Amorim. What you want to do here is not go to advance or create your club. You just want to go to change team. Pick the league you want to use. For me, it's going to be the Premier League. I do recommend the Premier League for this. You can see with the Premier League, we have all the clubs here available. All these clubs are from England, of course, but we're going to switch it up a little bit using the swap teams button at the bottom there. You can see with the triangle, if you press it, you can swap teams and put any other team from any other league in the game into the Premier League. And you can see where I'm going with this already. You can start doing a massive Super League. Let's set this up now. I think there's 20 teams here, and it's up to you which teams you want to use. I like to choose the big clubs from, the major leagues out there, just to make it very, very competitive. But I'm going to keep some clubs from England in this one, so I'm going to keep Manchester United and Manchester City as well. So they're going to be staying. I'm also going to keep Liverpool as well. Chelsea will be staying, and also Arsenal will be staying, but you can remove whichever ones you want. Now, what you want to do next is go to the different teams that you don't want in the competition. And every time you go to one, you just press triangle to swap teams. And then you want to add teams from other leagues out there. So you can put whichever teams you want. Like I said earlier, I like to choose the big teams. So I'm going to go to Spain next. I want to add in Real Madrid. So I'm going to do that right now to replace Aston Villa. So now you can see Real Madrid is a part of the Premier League. We'll go to Bournemouth next, which is a team I want to remove. We're going to go back to Spain and we're going to put in Atletico Madrid. And then we've got Brentford that needs to go. So we're going to go to Spain again, but I'm going to put Barcelona in next. Now we have Fulham. Instead of going to Spain, I want to go to Italy next and start adding some Italian clubs. So we're going to put in Juventus. It takes a couple of minutes to set this up, but it's definitely worth it. And as you can see, our Premier League has changed to some sort of Super League. We've got a lot of the best clubs from around the world. Every match is going to be competitive. Every match is going to be very hard. And when you're bored of the game, sometimes you need something like this to keep challenging you. And it's a little bit different. I don't really see many people set this kind of save up. They just play traditional saves over and over again. Make sure you don't ignore or forget that triangle button because you can use it to create an amazing save you might have a lot of fun in. Thank you to my Vapex FC channel members Chris, Callum, Wing, Duffy Boy and Christian. If you want your name here, make sure you sign up using the link in the description. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like for me. Make sure you subscribe for more episodes and hit the thumbnail in the middle to watch another FC25 video.